We now journey eastward, deep into the sprawling ruins of one of the most enigmatic lost civilizations ever known to humanity, the Indus Valley civilization. Beneath the shifting sands and silent plains of what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India lies an ancient world whose sophisticated culture, remarkable infrastructure, and mysterious disappearance have puzzled historians and archaeologists for more than a century. Flourishing from around 3,300 to 1,300 BCI, the Indus Valley civilization, also known as the Harappan civilization, rivaled the splendors of Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. Yet, unlike the chaotic evolution of many ancient cities, the urban centers of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were astonishingly precise. Streets laid out in meticulous grid patterns, advanced drainage systems that surpassed even modern expectations, uniform bricks, crafted with incredible consistency, and expansive public baths. These details speak to a people who understood deeply the intricacies of urban planning and public health. Most intriguingly, there remain no traces of palaces, grand temples, or monumental structures dedicated to kings and rulers, so prevalent in other ancient cultures. Here, instead, an air of equality and communal harmony seems to permeate the ruins, suggesting an egalitarian society whose governance and social structure remain shrouded in profound mystery. Their economy thrived upon extensive trade networks, reaching as far as distant Mesopotamia, evidenced by Harappan artifacts, delicate beads, intricate pottery, and fine textiles, unearthed in faraway lands. But perhaps the most haunting mystery is their script, a sophisticated yet undeciphered language etched onto countless artifacts. Unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs or Sumerian cuneiform, the Indus script stubbornly defies interpretation, leaving silent the stories, traditions, and knowledge of a civilization that once brimmed with life. For nearly 2,000 years, the Indus people flourished, and yet, around 1900 BCE, something began to change. Their magnificent cities gradually fell into decline, abandoned by their inhabitants. By 1300 BCE, the once thriving metropolises lay eerily silent, consumed slowly by the earth itself. Unlike other great civilizations whose demise came through warfare or catastrophic destruction, there are no mass graves here, no signs of violent invasions, no remnants of mighty battles. Instead, there is a lingering, haunting quietness, as if the civilization simply faded into obscurity, leaving behind a puzzle without an answer. Numerous theories have sought to explain the mysterious disappearance of the Indus people. Some scholars point toward environmental catastrophe, suggesting the powerful Sarasvati River, once the civilization's lifeblood, may have shifted or dried up, devastating agriculture and causing societal collapse. Others speculate climate change and prolonged droughts forced a gradual but irreversible abandonment of urban life, scattering the populace to smaller, fragmented settlements. Another compelling theory suggests economic collapse triggered by disrupted trade routes. Perhaps distant political upheavals or conflicts severed their vital connections with Mesopotamia, eroding the economic foundations upon which their cities thrived. Yet, even economic disaster alone fails to entirely explain the complete abandonment of these carefully planned urban masterpieces. More controversial explanations propose invasion theories centering on the arrival of the Aryans, nomadic peoples migrating into the region around the time the Indus civilization waned. Yet, the archaeological record reveals no definitive signs of large-scale warfare or destruction, further deepening the mystery. The absence of defensive structures or clear weaponry implies a peaceful society unlikely to succumb entirely to external forces. Disease, too, has been suggested, A silent plague, perhaps brought by new populations or worsened by urban density, could have spread unchecked, driving survivors into exile and dispersal. Though speculative, disease remains a plausible explanation, having played a tragic role in the downfall of many civilizations throughout history. Yet perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the Indus Valley mystery is the profound silence that followed its collapse. Unlike the Egyptians or Mesopotamians, whose conquerors or successors documented their histories, no such records exist here. No new rulers claimed responsibility. No stories survived through oral tradition. It is as though an entire civilization simply ceased to exist, its memory extinguished, until modern excavations unearthed its forgotten ruins. Even today, new archaeological discoveries continue to reshape our understanding, revealing additional sites even larger than the famed Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These discoveries hint that the Indus civilization was more extensive and influential than previously imagined. Yet, after over a century of exploration, we are left with more questions than answers. Who were these enigmatic people? How did their once thriving civilization vanish so completely? The lost cities of the Indus Valley remind us how fragile civilizations can be, how easily greatness can slip into oblivion. As humanity continues to uncover fragments of the distant past, we are compelled to wonder what secrets still lie buried beneath the sands, silently awaiting discovery. And as we drift into the quiet of the night, these lingering questions remain, a gentle, persistent reminder of how much we have yet to learn about the history of our own mysterious world.